Be ready. 15 seconds. These appeals relate to regular absorption of the appellants who are working as substitute teachers in the railways. In the impugned judgment, the Central Administrative Tribunal has observed that the appellants should be given an opportunity to appear before the selection board if they are otherwise eligible as and when such selection is made, and has expressed the hope that the respondents would try to accommodate them even on temporary basis if there happens to be any casual vacancy available from time to time, and for that purpose they may be placed on waiting list of substitute teachers. The submission of the learned council appearing for the appellants is that the appellants who have crossed the age bar may not be eligible for such consideration. Having regard to the facts and circumstances of these cases, it is directed that if the appellants have crossed the prescribed maximum age, they may be considered for regular selection by giving relaxation in that regard. But such relaxation shall be confined to one opportunity for consideration for such selection. The appeals are disposed of accordingly. No order as to costs. Even though textually the orders may appear different, the respondent authorities rightly acted in terms of the true purport of the order. They subjected the appellant also to the process of screening by the screening committee in accordance with para 5.1 of the master circular. After subjecting the appellant for screening by an order, the appellant was appointed as primary teacher in the Railway Higher Secondary School, Alipurdwar Junction, against an existing vacancy. Being aggrieved, the appellant filed original application number 978 of 1998 before the Central Administrative Tribunal, Calcutta bench. The grievance was that firstly, the appellant should have been absorbed in the post of assistant teacher instead of being absorbed as a primary teacher with admissible continuity of service in the pay scale of rupees 5500 9000 and not rupees 4500 7000 that was now offered under the 2/1/1998 order. Secondly, the appellant is entitled to the pay scale and allowances admissible to the post of assistant teacher grade 1, namely rupees 1600 2900 instead of the pay scale of rupees 1200 2040 that was offered. Thirdly, that under the master circular, a substitute school teacher is entitled to continuity in service as much prescribed therein. At this stage, we can profitably refer the order passed on the aspect of continuity of service with regard to these teachers who were currently absorbed. The order reads as in compliance with judgment of Honorable Supreme Court of India, and CAT the following substitute teachers are absorbed as primary teacher and posted in railway schools in various regions. As will be seen from the earlier paragraph of the later, extracted herein above, the only reason that the appellant was denied continuity of service, while others were granted was that this court had not made any order regarding continuity of service. All other teachers were granted continuity of service and the past service rendered by them as substitute teacher in different spells was taken into account for all purposes except seniority from the date of acquiring of temporary status by treating breaks as not taken. The respondent authorities defended their orders before the Central Administrative Tribunal, Calcutta bench. The Central Administrative Tribunal, Calcutta bench, by its judgment, held that the appellant had only been appointed as a primary teacher on 5/12/1989 in the pay scale of rupees 1200 2040, that functioning as a mathematics teacher for classes 11 and 12 as a stopgap measure would not entitle him the rights of a regular appointee to the post of postgraduate teacher, that the orders of this court did not in the appellant's case direct specifically regarding continuity of service as was done in the other cases, and the appellant's case being one of regular absorption, no continuity of service can be given to him. Holding so, the Central Administrative Tribunal, Calcutta bench dismissed the application of the appellant. The appellant filed a writ petition before the High Court at Calcutta. The High Court, once again relying on the order of this court, held that the benefit of continuous service was specifically rejected in the case of the appellant. So, holding, the High Court upheld the order of the Central Administrative Tribunal, Calcutta bench. The appellant is before us in appeal. We have heard the Learned Counsel for the appellant and the Learned Counsel for the Union of India. Both the Learned Counsels have painstakingly taken us through the records of the case and presented their respective points of view very ably. The Learned Counsel for the appellant contends that under the master circular would apply to the case of the appellant. According to her, on completion of 3 months continuous service, the appellant acquired the temporary status. Who have acquired temporary status were to be screened by a screening committee and not by selection boards for the purpose of absorption, and under clause 6 the date of appointment of a substitute to be recorded. He did not have the necessary capacity and he was fully aware of the pendency of the suit. The City of Bangalore Improvement Act 1945, going by the preamble, was enacted for the improvement of the city of Bangalore and to provide space for its future expansion. It contemplated the appointment of a board of trustees which was to consist of 11 trustees, with the chairman and 6 trustees being appointed by the government. The Act clothed the board with the power to undertake improvement schemes. What is of relevance to the present case are the following provisions. Section 24 read as board not to sell or otherwise dispose of sites in certain cases. The board shall not sell or otherwise dispose of any sites for the purpose of constructing buildings thereon for the accommodation of person until all the improvements specified in section 23 have been substantially provided for the estimates. This provision was to followed in all the case which come under this jurisdiction and legal action accordingly being taken.